sleep good tonight. Always sleep with a positive attitude, good intentions. Never think negative. Don't ever dwell on the negative. Okay, guys. That's one thing, from starting this video. Don't ever dwell on the negative. Always think positive, because the more you think positive, the more you manifest what you're trying to achieve, and trying to whatever you're trying to sort out. So always think positive, because I've been reading about law of attraction for like 2 years now, and I've been on this focus and disciplined and determined this trial that I've been on. I've been on this determined and focused trial. So I've tried to master being positive, and if something negative does come up, always try to figure out how to turn that into a positive. Or if negative thought infiltrates my mind, I'll snap out of that real quick and think of something positive, because that's the way you got to do it, guys. And I know it sounds a little buffoony, but I assure you that this is no joke, and the law of attraction is real, and manifestation is real, and positive always will defeat negative. Okay, the more negative you think, the more you dwell on negativity, the more you cripple yourself. Literally, you cripple your mind, your subconscious, your higher self. You'll never reach your higher self through negativity. So it doesn't matter which state you are, where you're at in your life. Always think positive, and always push forward. Okay. So that's just my quick advice to you, though. But that's not what we're going to be talking about. What I'm going to be talking about, actually, I feel really good right now. I actually made 2 sales yesterday, a couple sales. I got them on track. I made a couple sales. I got them on track. They already starting, the program, and they on their way to learning more about marketing, improving their marketing. And marketing is all about building awareness. Driving traffic, getting eyeballs. Just building an awareness, being good at that, and influencing people. And they're on their way to to learning while they earn. Just like I am. I'm learning while I'm earning. Seriously, and this is real. And they're on their way to learning while they're earning. They're learning, and then they're gonna start earning, and then they're gonna they can promote, and start earning commissions. They're on their way. They're on a good path, and I told them if they need any help from me, they can always, my information is there. You can always contact me and learn information from me, and or gain information from me and figure out what you need to do. And then plus they got their own mentors, their own individual mentors to help them out, and they know a great deal more than I do. They even taught me some of the things I know. So they're on the right track. I'm happy for them, and they wanted to change their life, and they're gonna change their life, and that's very spectacular and amazing. So I'm grateful for that. I'm blessed, and they're blessed, and we're all gonna eat together. So today we're gonna be talking about why I started online marketing and how I got started. Okay, so that's what we're gonna be talking about. And though I left out when I started, I'm gonna be talking about when I first started online marketing as well. My origin. How I began, how I got interested in online marketing, and why I started it, and how far I've come in the online marketing world. So we're gonna dive deep today. So get comfortable, get ready, because we're going in. And I hope you like this video. I made it special for you guys, and I hope it gives you a better understanding of why I started, who I am, and how you can start, and anybody can start, and how you can. It doesn't matter where you're at in your life. You can start now, because it always starts with now. It doesn't matter if you do it what your past is, or what you're trying to go. Just start now. And change your life for the better right now. So I hope this influenced you to become an online marketer, because it's awesome to be an online marketer. The skills you can attain, and the people you can learn from is amazing, and the way this can transform you is beautiful. The process is very beautiful. So we're gonna dive deep into this. So get comfortable. So I was just a young 18-year-old. I just not too long ago I graduated high school, and the goal, the mindset was, after high school, college, so I went to take online classes, and take college online, and I took online classes, and then I took out a couple loans, to pay for those classes. But I didn't really stay in the class too long. It was just too jumbled up for me. Like, I don't know. I really couldn't really focus, and it was exhausting. Staying up late nights to like to type papers and submit them, and I could do it, but always had this blockage of in my mind, like, why am I, just this thinking in my mind, like, why am I doing this, man? Like, why can I just, it was just that typical that mindset of thinking everything was gonna be sweet and okay after high school, a typical mind of a teenager would have, right? And they would think life would be until they really understand the real world, because when you're in school you don't really understand the real world. Like, you don't even have a clue. What you think it's nothing compared to what to what you don't know. About the real world. So whatever you think while you're in high school, drop that act now, because you don't know how the real world works, and it's really bad out. I don't want to say it's really bad, but it's hard out here. It's very very hard out here. So eventually, I couldn't really I wasn't really I wasn't really focused enough in the online classes. I guess I would have to. I don't know why I took online classes anyway. I guess I was just at that point in time I was just very antisocial. I didn't really want to be around people. So eventually I dropped out and I was in debt. I couldn't really pay back. I couldn't really put the loans back in. They were already used, so I had to pay them back. And I didn't know how to pay them back. I tried to get jobs. I tried to I was even working at Walmart at a point in time, and as people know, they got good benefits. They have really good benefits at Walmart. I worked from HEB to GC services to Walmart, and I think I'm missing something. No, I'm not missing anything. But yeah, Walmart, they had good benefits, and at Walmart I was cleaning up. I was a janitor at Walmart. I didn't really want to be a janitor, but that was the only position they had open, and I wasn't gonna really turn that down. So I was gonna join anyway. Yeah, of course I needed the money at the time, so I didn't really care what the position was. I was willing to work, and it was a good pay. I was making around 700 and 800 dollars every 2 weeks. We was getting paid every 2 weeks, the following week, so every other week. So it wasn't that bad though, but the money I was making was nowhere near to how much I needed to pay in the debt though. But I understood that I could pay over periods of time though. But I was saying to myself, man, if I pay this much over time, I'm not really gonna have enough money for myself, because the loan was pretty big. And I'm not really gonna have enough, and I didn't want to go the rest of my youth, 18, 20, all the way to 30. Uh, 30 years old to 40 or whatever, paying loans. I don't want to be that type of person. Paying loans all the time, and working from job to job. That's not me. I hated doing it. Plus, not to mention, forget about the loan. I hated working for other people. Period. I couldn't stand it. I couldn't stand the side of helping other people fulfill their dreams and their desires and their ambitions, and they're getting richer while I'm just, my income is not really skyrocketing to where I want it to go. It's just, that average. Sometimes it can be a little bit below average kind of a scale of income, and I despise that. I wasn't the type of person that accepted things like that. If I would just leave, quit, and I wouldn't accept that, because I always had a problem with authority first off, and I really didn't like helping people. I didn't really like doing work for other people that was going to benefit them, that really was going to really benefit me in the long run. I hated doing that. So eventually, and then plus, it wasn't that I really didn't quit. It was bad transportation. I kept going to work late, or I didn't show up. I would call out because I would tell them I couldn't make it, and eventually I got fired. They said, I'm gonna have to let you on in a nice way. They didn't really say you're fired. Huh? Call me and say you're fired. You didn't come to work today. They would call me. You know how those jobs do. They'll let you off easy. They'll say it in the nicest way possible. If you're messing up, they'll say it in the nicest way possible. You're always gonna have that by the book person. You're always gonna have that person who they out to get you, but they try to put it in a kind way. So they They told me in a sweet and nice, cuddly way that I was fired, basically. So with the little money I had, I used that to pay for food, and living, with my grandparents, my loving grandparents, and they love me so dearly. They were patient. They're very patient with me. They don't really care if I have a job or not. They just want me to understand myself and find what I'm really passionate about and good at. And I was young at the time, and I am still young, but I was really really young and naive at the time. And I didn't really understand how the real world worked. You know, so yeah, eventually I went broke, paid for the with the little money I had on basically drugs and food, and the drugs eventually ran out and the food eventually ran out, and then I was broke again. So I eventually started working with my granddad. He's a carpenter, and I eventually started working with him, building houses and working with fences and the pay was actually really good though. I'm not even gonna lie, it was very quick money though. It was very 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 good quick money though. And I love quick money. Who doesn't love quick money, right? And no matter how hard the work was, I was eager to learn something new from my granddad, who knew a lot about it. He was an expert at it. Like how he's good at carpenter right now. I'm at the level where at he is. If it was turned to marketing, I've came far in my journey. So yeah, I was working with him, and then it was an on and off situation. Like it wasn't like we would get the next job. Think about that. We had to find the customers. We had to put ourselves out there. We had to find the customers because we wouldn't have jobs like every day of the week, or like every other 3 days or something like that. It would be like we would be lucky enough to even get a job. You know what I'm saying? So that's how that works. And if you're lucky enough to have a good clientele and you're a carpenter, you can make bankroll. You can get a lot of money off that. So you know, props to anybody who's a carpenter who's really making good money off that though. But yeah, it was on and off for me. So it was just it was an ongoing struggle for me, and eventually uh hold on. Okay, and eventually things just got harder, to the point where I just stuck to myself. Really, I didn't really go outside. I really didn't hang out with friends. I really didn't want to hang out with friends. I was just so depressed. I would even pray, at night, every night, to like for things to get better. Can please things get better the way they are? I'm struggling. I don't know what to do. I'm lost. And me, you wonder why the teenage depression is why the young people are more depressed than ever at the day and age, in this day and age, because we're not really taught in school on how to really really manifest and really use our full potential and really understand how the brain works. And I really didn't understand none of that. How to finance or manage money or advertise. I didn't know none of that. And they don't teach you that crap in school. They don't teach you that effective and that useful skill in school. They teach you crap in school, like um who was the president in 19 da 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 in 18 something da da, and who defeated the war and blah blah blah. When was World War II? Who gives a shit about that? Who cares, right? Who cares about that? Nobody. Well, how's that gonna be useful and apply? And how am I gonna apply that to what I know or what I can do now? How can I apply that now? What can I use that for? Honestly, give me a reasonable answer of how I can use that in my daily life to improve myself, to enrich myself, to educate myself. What can I use that for? Does anybody still talk about that? Like, so it's just it's nonsense that they teach you in school, and it's legit nonsense. And they don't teach you the actual stuff to really motivate you and reach your potential. They teach you bullcrap that's gonna bore you to death, cause you to drop out. And if I ever have kids, I'm gonna tell my kids straight up. I'm gonna teach my kids everything, but they'll go to school and I'm gonna make sure they get the best education. You know, especially in college, right? But the schools and all that stuff, I would try to control that. But they'll most likely teach them bullcrap in school. But if they fail anything in school, I don't really care. I'll be like, it's okay, son or daughter. That's okay. School is trash anyway. They don't teach you the exact things. Anyway, I'll be teaching you all the really good stuff that's really gonna help you in life, son. So it's okay. Just get through the school year. If you just wait till you're 18 years old, and then that's where you can. If you want to drop out, you can. If you want to, I'm not gonna push that. I'm not promoting that or anything. I'm not saying drop out of school. I'm for other people. I'm just saying that the school will do everything they can to try to bring you down if you're not passing. If you're not focusing or passing, they'll do everything they can to bring you down, especially the teachers. They'll put you under the bus and say you're not going to succeed, you're going to be a failure, blah blah blah. And there's a lot of teachers that do that, and they put you they put you in the dirt. So I'm not going to stray be too long on that though, but it was a struggle. I really didn't understand where I was going. So eventually, then I stumbled across the laptop. In that process, my grandpa had got a deal on a laptop, and I stumbled. My first laptop I ever had to myself, that I owned. My grandpa got me a laptop, and that was the happiest moment of my life at that time, man. Like, that was one of the happiest moments because I never had a laptop before, and I was so good with computers. You know, at school, that was one thing I was definitely skilled at in computers. I always liked the thought of computers and doing things on computers. Creation and designing and all that stuff, graphic design, animation, all that. And so a couple months after I got my computer, I was just scrolling online for different jobs. Just looking up, see what I could work at. And then I stumbled across. I didn't really want to work at a job. And when I did get a job, I didn't really stay long. I ended up quitting. You know what I'm saying? Because I always had that mindset. Oh man, I don't want to work for other people. This is so bogus. Why do I have to do this? Why do I have to start like this? I hate doing this. And I see so many people making money on the internet, right? So I figured, they can do it. I mean, I know they have years and experience on me. They got time on me, but I mean, I can start, right? So I started doing research on making money online. That was the first thing I did, making money online. And I saw a whole bunch of gurus and people, teachers and people, and talking about how they can easily make money online, simple ways to make money online, and how can you make passive income and blah 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 blah. And some of them are useful, some of them were just bogus. Of course you're gonna come across that bogus, that bogus standpoint or whatever, that video, of course. I was on YouTube, I was on Google search, just looking up stuff. Then eventually I came across uh online internet marketing, online marketing, and I was so um like confused. I didn't know what that was, but when I looked up, I stumbled across it. Make money online with internet marketing. That's what I saw. How to make money online. Well, that's what I saw on the search engine. Make money online with internet marketing. And I dug deep into that. I clicked it, and I was reading on this, and I was like, what the heck? I didn't know what it was. It was so confusing to me. Internet marketing term sounds so familiar, but I didn't know what it was. And the more I went into it, I understood what it was. Online marketing is just basically building awareness, driving traffic, and being a good promoter, advertiser, someone who's good at advertising and creating ads, and bringing awareness to something. Being able to generate eyeballs and turning those eyeballs into hits, and turning those hits into leads, and turning those leads into commissions. You know, or not, or it doesn't have to be in that concept. It could just be building an audience. So I did more research on it. Then I looked at it on YouTube, and then when I saw it on YouTube, I saw, like, all I saw was money and money, and what all I looked down and it was more money. People just flashing and throwing money all over their videos on internet marketing and online marketing. It's the same concept, it's just different terms. It's the same concept, just different terms, I guess. Different wording. Just a bit though, but I dug deep into internet or internet. I just wanted to figure out how to do it and how can I apply this to my life, and how can I use this to make money. I didn't understand it at first. I understood how people can promote and advertise, and that's the whole process of internet marketing. You know, that's the system. That's the way internet marketing works. And so, me doing more research about it, I was so confused. Though I tried to do everything, I tried to learn more about it. I figured out how to um, build an audience on Facebook, YouTube. I figured out how to build an audience on Twitter, and this was past, and I had built a YouTube channel a long time ago. I'm not gonna tell you what it's called because I don't want you guys to go look at that. It's already a big following. I don't want you guys to. I want you guys to pay attention to this channel, and because this channel, I like this channel a lot more. Those are like my I have a big following of those channels, but those are just my goofing out channel. Those are like to test my how far I can go with it, and I have a I have a big impact on those channels. So I just figured out how to build a more audience through it, but I didn't really know how to generate and make money off of it. And eventually, I was making money on YouTube because I had over 1,000 subscribers, and I was getting views like nobody's business. So I was learning more about it, and so it wasn't the problem that I wasn't good at marketing. I wasn't bad. I was really actually good at it. In a short period of time, from someone being as young as I was really good at it, and it was a breeze for me. And but I mean, eventually I was making money on YouTube, but it wasn't enough money as I thought I was gonna be making. You feel me on that? So if any of you guys are making money on YouTube, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And so I did more research on how I can actually make money with internet marketing. Type that in, blah blah blah, this and that. And I stumbled across this program, this this advertising agency program where it says you can actually learn while you earn. And I got the concept. That actually sounded pretty good to me, but I didn't understand how you could do that. I understood the process. I mean, I understood like the meaning, the concept, earn while you learn. That sounded beautiful to me. That sounded like the best thing ever to me. That was like, but how can someone do that? How can you learn? How can you do that? And what I learned and realized when I did more information on this advertising agency, this program that I got into, I realized that it was an affiliate program. It was like a where you can actually license their product and you can sell their product, promote their product on whatever, whether it be a social media, your website, YouTube channel. It doesn't even matter. As long as you promote it and you bring awareness to it, you get a lead. You get a if you get a lead and they follow, you can follow up with that person, or the company can follow up with them, right? And if they buy anything on that, you can get in the program, you get a commission fee from that. And when I was reading about this whole process made complete sense to me. And when I realized this, I did more research and in-depth research about this, and I realized that online marketing and affiliate marketing has been around for generations. This is not new. This is nothing new. This is just the fact that it's more people are getting involved is new. And more people are letting people know that online marketing is real and it's really out there. And that's why it's becoming so new to people. But it's been around for years. People have been doing this for years and making like legitimate passive income and getting rich off this, like crazy rich. And they weren't even that smart. They weren't even that smart. They were just simply good at making sales. And what I realized is it's not about how smart you are. It's not about how good you are at school, how many good. Who gives a shit about that? You're good at grades, blah blah blah. Who cares? That don't mean nothing in the real world. It really doesn't. If somebody's telling you that, make sure your grades on point. Stay in the books, read about mathematics. It's good to know your mathematics. You gotta, read your history books, blah blah da da da. That's bullshit. Don't listen to that. What you should be reading is how to master your mind, how to perfectly make a sale, what's the difference between the inner world and the outer world. Things like these. Inspiration, and how the human mind works. How to connect with people, how to make an influence, how to make an impact. That's what you should be researching and learning about. And so I did more, and this has been around for years. So the concept to me was actually very, it wasn't simple, it was just very understandable. I understood it. I just didn't know how I would be able to, do this. I didn't know how it would work, how to, but once I got into this product, it turns out that they can actually teach you how to market and do all these things, and how to use the affiliate program. And I get why it said earn while you learn, because you can actually drive traffic, get sales, get people involved, and while you're doing all this, guys, you can still learn how to effectively improve your marketing, your techniques, your methods, to improve, to raise that bar a bit, to exceed, to ascend to the next level. And I mean it the way I just said it, to ascend to the next level in your marketing journey. That's basically what they can teach you how to do. They taught me things that I wasn't even aware of, that it was so like, wow, why didn't I think of that? That's the expression I got. Oh my God, why didn't I think of that? I was so dumbfounded and befuddled and startled and shocked and all the above about what they were teaching me, and why didn't I think of that? I eventually got into it. I paid for more products on there to to up my level a bit. And I was a bit skeptical at first, because I didn't want to spend any more money that I didn't want to, And this is money I was saving up when I was working with my granddad in carpenter work. This is a little bit of money I was saving up. And I saved. Gladly I saved over $400 just working with my granddad. That's not that much to people, but it was a lot to me at the time. And for me to work with my granddad, carpenter work, it was good money I was making. And if I was to save that and work some more, I could have probably been making more money, almost up to 1,000. So you never know, right? But I was looking for something that can really take me to that next level, to really expand my income. And I stumbled across online marketing, and I never looked back ever since. I just kept learning and learning and learning, and I kept generating leads, traffic, and hits, and then eventually I gained commissions. I began to connect with people, make an impact, earn commissions, talk with people. And then the thing about this is an awesome product, because you actually get to connect, influence people to chase their dreams, and learn how to really do these things, and they can earn commissions. They can learn how to generate leads, hits, and earn commissions through this product, this proven method and product. And it's been a ride for me. Like, it's been like a blessing that I found this product, and it's helped me so much, on my path. I've made more money than I've ever made working, with this program, than I ever did at a job. And these are proven results. And I eventually stumbled upon this bad boy right here. this this money maker right here. This blessing right here. And I have no choice but to call it a blessing, because this has helped my life and impacted my life so great and big. And just if those of you who are new here, to my channel, I'm very passionate about Legendary Marketer. You'll hear me every now and then talking about Legendary Marketer throughout my videos, maybe. But I'm very passionate about Legendary Marketer, and I've gotten so many people involved in Legendary Marketer. It's crazy. Like, I've gotten some of my family members, some of my close friends, and some of the people I've met online through my Legendary Marketer. And they never looked back ever since. They've been able to make a good amount of money. Some of them, it sucks for me. It doesn't suck for me. I'm cool. I'm just a little bit salty, because some of them has been able to make a lot more money than I have on Legendary Marketer, and that's crazy. I started way before them, and I got them on them, but I learned to realize that even some people who are new to this, they can have a bigger following than I do. And they have a big subscriber base, on not just YouTube, but like they have a big subscriber base on Twitter, on everything, on every social media you can think of, and they have a big following. They've been doing this a lot longer than I have, but I've been doing Legendary Marketer a lot longer than they have, and they've been making a lot more money than I have. So that's pretty impressive. So yeah, this program has changed my life. I've been able to earn a lot and learn as well a lot from these guys. And I'm still learning. I got my own coach, my own mentor, to guide me. And me and my mentor are on like good terms. We connect with each other on a daily basis. Well, almost on a daily basis. Sometimes I don't talk to him every day though. But when I need help, or if I just want to talk to him about a few things that I'm doing and how I can improve my marketing, I usually talk to him about it though. But he's definitely helped me a lot. And David Sharp is the founder of this program, and I haven't met David Sharp yet, but I have plans to meet him eventually. He's an awesome person. I haven't met him, but I've definitely communicated with him before. I just haven't met him in person before though. But he's an awesome person. He's an awesome guy. His story is amazing. It's beautiful actually, and you guys need to hear his story and how he came up and how he created Legendary Marketer, because it's an awesome journey, and the process is very beautiful. So I recommend you guys get on this. And that is my story about how I started Legendary, or not Legendary, how I started online marketing. Period. If you want to learn more about Legendary Marketer, there's another. I'll direct you to another video where you can learn more about Legendary Marketer. But I love this program. This program is my bread and butter. I sleep, dream, and eat Legendary Marketer. So I love this so much. And I hope this video was inspirational to you. It helped you understand more about marketing. How it helped you understand more about me, who I am as a person, and my brand, my program, the program I'm in. And I hope it inspired you and motivated you to chase your dream. It doesn't matter who you are, where you started from, where you were at in your life. Anybody can do this. It's possible. The results are real, and the testimonies are definitely real, and the journey is real. So um, I hope you have a good day, and stay tuned for more videos, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.